Tonight we will go up to the Trentino Alto Adige. In these tough and depressing pandemic times, when we are only allowed to leave our houses if we are out of toilet paper, the best alternative to travel without abandoning your fortress is wine. So sit back, relax and join me on 20 Italian wine regions with Corkbreaker. Let's go! Okay, so today we will go to the mountains. I will take you to the wine region where agriculture is a great challenge and people taking the challenge are called the dreamers.
You're a dreamer, Marty.
Because only 5% of the agricultural land is under 500 meters altitude and only 15% of the stony and rocky fields are actually suitable for growing crops. Of course, where barley, potato and apple doesn't grow, you will never make a mistake by planting some wines. And locals do it so efficiently that it has the highest proportion of DOC wines in the country. The region is equally divided into lower Trentino part, with region's capital Trento, and upper Alpine Alto Adige part. Region had a stormy history. It was ruled by Romans, Habsburgs and Austrian Empire. Because of it, it is also known as Südtirol. But only in 1919, after First World War, when Austria finally grew up to let it go, it became part of Italy once and for all. Region is bisected by Adige River, which flows from the mountains, and majority of the vineyards are planted in the river-formed valleys. Even though region is in the alpine climate zone, alpine sunshine and the valley's ability to heat up very quickly in the morning makes the wine surprisingly ripe. And also warm alpine currents help to ward off wine diseases and fungal afflictions. Region is also divided by languages, and even though 2/3 of the region speak in Italian fluently, in the north you will hear more German, and if you are learning Italian, I would advise to stay in the south. But otherwise, all the road and other public signs are in both languages, and if you don't know any of them, well, I can only wish you good luck. Talking about the grapes, originally it was dominated by German white Müller-Thurgau and Sylvaner grapes, but modern consumer did not pass this region, and more vineyards are planted with Pinot Grigio, Chardonnay, Gewürztraminer, Pinot Bianco and Sauvignon Blanc. Same with red wines, where for a long time was ruled by Zinfandel like Java grapes, but now it is getting to be replaced by Lagrange, Pinot Noir and Bordeaux grapes. Now it's time to put the jackets on and check some nice spots in the area.
Alright.
First stop is Museo delle Scienze di Trento. The thing is, like a typical sommelier, I must feed my curiosity and put my brain on working mode every day. But sometimes studying about wine every day takes that exploring joy away. So that's why this interactive introduction to the alpine landscapes would be a pure joy to my soul. Next up is the Neptune Fountain in the Piazza del Duomo. Sculpted by Francesco Antonio Giongo in 1768, it is a very beautiful piece of art. Big fountain fan here. I spent like 2 hours by the Trevi Fountain in Rome. Lastly, time for waterfalls. Near Trento, in the village of Cognola, 2 waterfalls plunge into a narrow canyon carved into the rock by the force of rushing water. Great opportunity to walk through the narrow walkways and see the progression of rock walks. Definitely not the best attraction for the people with acrophobia. So the wine of the region is Pinot Nero Reserva 2017 by Castelfeder Winery. Founded in 1969 by Alphonse Giovanetti, it has been in family hands for 3 generations. Winery owns 70 hectares of the vineyards and 70% of them are planted with white Chardonnay, Pinot Bianco, Pinot Grigio and Sauvignon. For the red grapes, main focus is on the Pinot Noir. Since 2011, family works in the new project cultivating Riesling grapes in Sorenberg Vineyard in Moselle. This wine belongs to the winery's prime label Burgum Novum, which grapes come from the most prestigious vineyards in Alto Adige. All the Reserva wines are aged for 18 months in small oak barrels and for another 12 months rest in the bottle before selling. Let's taste it. It has medium ruby red color in the nose, medium plus intense aromas of sour cherries, cherry stones, strawberries, vanilla, and forest floor. Mouth has medium plus acidity, medium alcohol, and very delicate tannins. On the palate, chocolate cherry cake with coffee.
You wanted cake, you got cake. Now eat it!
I always wanted to try a good quality red wine from northern Italy, and after this one, I can highly recommend red wines from Trentino Alto Adige. Let me know in the comments if you ever tried red wine from this region. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Salute!